So here I've drilled the 1/8 inch deep holes for the figure 8 mounting brackets. So you can see they're all around the perimeter of the table here. So the next thing to do would be to screw them in and then turn it over upside down on the table and then mount it up. Well, I assembled the top here. You can see underneath the supports are in place, and so the top's screwed down, and the we can lower one of these here. So that's how it'll look. There's 2 of them down, and it's sanded to 180 grit, and I've wiped it down. And so all that's left to do now is decide what kind of finish we're going to put on it. So that's the next step. So I've been playing around with different finishes here. This bottom one is shellac, a dark garnet shellac. There's a couple of coats on there. And then up on top here we've got, on the right is just plain Waterlox. A couple of coats there, and on the left is a light cherry, antique cherry stain that I had thinned to 4:1 from the stock solution, and my wife likes that one the best. So, and it's got a couple of coats of Waterlox on top of it. So I don't think it's going to blotch too much. So we're going to give that a shot. So I've got to take the table apart to stain it, and that'll raise the grain, but then I'll knock the fuzzies off after it's been dyed, and then we'll apply Waterlox. So the next step is to apply the diluted stain. Well, the dye has been applied, and I'm waiting for it to dry here, and then I have to rub it out to get the fuzzies off, since it's a water-based dye. But I'm pretty pleased with the color, and then we'll start with the Waterlox next. Well, it's been dye stained now and rubbed out to knock the fuzzies off of it. So I'm ready to put the first coat of Waterlox on it. So over here I've got the top, and it's upside down, so I'm going to start with putting some finish on the bottom, so that there's some equilibrium in the moisture. Well, here's the first coat of Waterlox on the table, and what I've been doing is I work on the base first and then the top, and then place the top on top of the base, so that the insides here can dry as well. So so far so good. The figure on this top is absolutely fantastic. So let's hope it stays that way over the next few coats. Well, I've got 5 coats of Waterlox on the table now, and you can see the finish is starting to build on the top there, and of course on the sides as well. But I think it's going to take several more coats, so we may be up to about 8 coats to get the right depth that I want on this particular piece. And then to finish it off, once I do get the proper number of coats on, I'll wait at least a week for the Waterlox to harden, and then rub it out with 4/0 steel wool, and then apply a paste wax for the final finish. So we're quite a ways away from, in days anyway. It doesn't take too much work to finish it off here, but I'll put some pictures up when it's all done.